Hello everybody, Dave here for the next instalment of Dave Gets Wood, where we're working on the bookshelf, and on the last video we were filling in some holes and doing a few little repairs, and on this video I'm going to give these a very light sanding, and you know, I want to get a marker pen. Sorry about that. So I just want to, because there's two, there's fine and there's super fine, but to be honest, the super fine is nowhere near as super as my other fines. So the fine, is that really a 100? Wow, see 100 is not fine. And the super fine, 220. Now, when you think that I've got sandpaper that's going to 5,000, then yeah, that's not exactly super fine. But I don't mind using this on this for a very quick clean. Because with the sanding sheets, they're all well and good, but they are a bit of a pain in the arse to hold, and it's very easy to angle them too much and dig in, and obviously I don't want to do that. So with these I can hold these a little bit better, but I have to be very careful with these. And to be honest, I'm only going to use these on this because they've had no sanding whatsoever. So I'm going to give it a go with this, and then if I feel that it needs a finer, then I'll go for that. But anyway, let's crack on. Just so you know, well, the snow is still falling. It is settling. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. So I'm not looking at taking loads off here. It is literally just a quick flash. Just to give it that added little bit of a clean, really. Because if you think about it, there's been a lot of chemicals put on it. And the wax on it. Now I'm also going to give the chipboard bits a bit of a sanding. I don't mind getting a little bit rougher on those bits because they've taken a bit of abuse. And I'm going to want to really get in there with some glue. Okay, so there's one down. So I'm going to give all of these a light sand, and then we'll give them a wipe down with the white spirits. And then I think after that, oh, it looks like the snow's turning to rain. Yeah, I think after I've given these a wipe down, I think I'm going to call it a day. And I'll do myself some dinner, because what's that? Fucking stone. and a bit warped, the wood. Not the finish, not the veneer, it's just the wood itself is a little warped. Yeah, it is. Chipboard is shaped. Well, one of the things I like about these foam pads as well is that you can do a very light, gentle sand with it. But like on the ends here, if you want to be a little more forceful, you can. Obviously, these are, I mentioned it before, these are wet and dry sanding pads, so I could, if I wanted, apply some liquid, but I don't want to because of the wax. I want to just give them a sand and then let the chemical of the white spirits do its thing. Now, even though the wood surface is a veneer, all of the sanding and varnishing will be done with the grain, as it should. Got a scratch on there from somewhere. I wonder if that's from when I dropped it on myself yesterday. Didn't check whether I bruised myself either, I forgot about it. Oh yeah, fucker. Okay. So I know yesterday I was very pleased with myself that I'd had quite a productive day. Now, even though it may seem like I haven't got a lot done today, it's actually, again, been a very productive day. When you look at sort of the situation we're going to end up in by the time I finish this, we should be in a situation where next time out we can start applying the varnish. And I was kind of conversing with myself today about whether I should take it easy today, because I did loads yesterday, or whether I should do this, and part of me did want to just say, no, you don't have to take a break, but I did actually think to myself, I thought if I don't do this today, then I may find myself in a situation where I'm going, oh, I want to varnish it, but I can't varnish it till I've fixed it and cleaned it and get myself into a negative headspace. And that was the point where I decided, right, no, you know what, I'm going to do it, because then hopefully by the end of today, I'll be in a situation where we can look at it and go, oh, I want to put varnish on that, and I can. Also, I was talking yesterday about how bad my back has been, and my hip. Now I was suffering a lot yesterday, more than I've suffered for a long time. And I think I found out why. Basically my chair kind of got to the point where, yeah, it's not really very comfortable for me to sit in anymore, and even just getting in and out of it was becoming, well, it just got too painful, to be honest. I think that's what fucked my hip up. And so, when would it have been? Oh God, it was over a year ago. Steve and Claire gave me a chair, which I think was her dad's, one of her dad's old chairs, like it's kind of like a not medical chair, but it's an old person's chair anyway. It helps you get up, and to be honest, I've never really used it because of my own armchair, but my hips were so bad, or my hip was so bad yesterday, that yesterday evening I decided, you know what, I'm going to sit in the other chair and see if it's any more comfortable, and instantly I was like, okay, yeah, I need to stop using my chair and use this one instead. Because the effect it was having on my body was huge, and the last thing I need is fucking furniture that I'm meant to be relaxing on and being comfortable on being the cause of more pain. So I know yesterday I was talking about the fear of getting new furniture and then the shit hitting the fan. Well, I might be in a situation where really, you know what, the best thing I can do is get new furniture, because it would appear that the furniture I've got is causing me more harm than good. I'm not going to use a sponge for cleaning this with the white spirits, because I may need to apply quite a bit, and sponges tend to fall apart a bit when using the white spirits. So I'm thinking if I need to do a little bit more scrubbing, I may be better off with the cloth. Okay. These are used cloths, and that was a little roughed up, so we'll use that one. Oh dear. All I'm going to do is I'll clean one side, let it dry, and then come back to it. Now again, with the white spirits, yes, it's about cleaning it, but it's also about, again, neutralising the wax, getting up any sawdust I've just created. Oh, look at that, it is a lovely colour, the finish on there. I must admit that is why I don't really want to add a colour to that, because it looks so nice on as it is. Snowing again. It's kind of got a very sort of golden shine to it, is this stuff. Especially the darker veneer has got a very nice shine on it. Now, even if any of the surfaces have not had any wax on them, I'm still going to give them a clean. That's that bottle empty. That's not the bottle that I bought new. Well, I did buy it new, but not today. Oh, it's weird to think I bought that today. This morning, 8:30 this morning, I was out buying wine and spirits. Okay, I won't need to clean the big piece, because the last thing that had done to it was to be cleaned. Just not had any wax treatment there. Okay, I've just picked up. It's off the. It's off there. I've picked up a chunk of wax. Don't drop it on you. Forgot that was full for a moment then. To really get into that bit. Okay. to move there. Okay. I know I said earlier that I'm glad I'm not dealing with chemicals today, and okay, white spirits is a chemical, but it's not the same. I mean, it's still toxic, but okay, this is why it's worth sanding the chipboard bits and cleaning them as well, and why I want to seal them. Look at the gunk that's come off. That's just from the chipboard bit. I'm still thinking about whether to use glue or not. See, my concern is that if I use the glue, it's not going to have it could have a bad effect with any varnish that gets on it or goes to it. So I might just use, I'll just use the clear varnish on it, to be honest, and hope that the clear varnish seals it like it would the rest of the piece. Well, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow that I'm doing the next piece on this, start the varnishing. I'm not sure when it'll be that I do that, but at least I'm going to be in a situation where whenever it is I decide, okay, I'm going to whack some varnish on, I can. And that was the main goal for today. This one, I've already done the sides and the edges of this one. Sounds like someone's doing well in the football. Brighton v Wolves, or should that be Brighton v Portugal? fantastical. Right, we're done. We're fucking done for today. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. So like I was saying earlier, it may not seem like I've done loads today. At the end of the day, all I've done is put a little bit of wax in some holes, a tiny little bit of sand in and cleaned. But it's what that then allows me to do next, which is fuck off and get me dinner, and then at some point start applying the varnish. Good day today. Okay, I'm buggered now. Oh, I hope you heard that. Oh, and that wasn't even a big crack. Oh, see if I can get a big crack. That sounds wrong, but no, it's not going to. Anyway, right, I'm done. Take it easy, and we'll be back at some point to make a start on the end.